Hans Wormhat. This is a video on the top 10 fake animals.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Hans Wormhat's top 10 fake animals. If we cover this, we never ever have to watch one of his random animals and hoax videos again. Right? Right? He couldn't possibly come up with more. Oh god, he totally could, couldn't he?
And so we'll start with 10, the anaconda.
Ooh, let's play a game. Let's guess why it's fake before he says his reasoning for it being fake. So, anaconda. It's big, so it's fake. Maybe with a leaning towards it's scary, so it's fake, which has got to be the reasoning for at least a few of these, because, well, of course it will be. Although, then again, half the time it's fake because a picture of one looks kind of fake. I hope that's not the case today. But go on, Hans. Dazzle us.
Have you guys ever been to the zoo or some other place with reptiles and...
Have I ever been to a zoo? Yes, but only under duress. I hate zoos. I find them offensive. Not for any moral reason, it's just that, well, did you know that they let the Who-Mans exhibit just wander around, free, like they own the place? That's just not fair. They should be locked up like the rest of them, preferably in a cage with electrified walls and auto turrets around the edge, programmed to shoot them at random so they don't get any big ideas. That, or just let the animals roam the place too. Come on, what's a couple of dead people compared to the ability to pet big teethy boys? That sounds awesome. In fact, I think I might try and ride them.
They'll have these giant snakes that just sit there and they never move. It's just a fake snake.
Oh no, I was wrong. It's way dumber. Anacondas are fake because they don't move much. Do you not know anything about snakes? No, what am I saying? Of course you don't. You don't know anything about anything. Right, snakes, yeah, are reptiles. So they're cold-blooded. So they often don't move a lot if they are cold. And many types of snakes are sort of patience hunters. Among them, the anaconda, obviously. I know. They prefer things to come to them, so they just chill out and wait, because it's very energy efficient to do it that way. Also, zoos aren't exactly the best places in the world to see active animals, because, you know, being locked in a box all day isn't exactly great for the old motivation to be productive. You should know better than anyone. I certainly do.
And so many photos like this exist out there that are just ludicrous, obvious CGI.
You are so goddamn lazy. Like, yeah, sure, that picture looks a little odd. The lighting seems weird, but the thing is, that image is a still from a video that looks like this. And suddenly, that shit doesn't look so uncanny anymore. It just looks like a lady with a fucking massive snake. Thanks. I hate it. Look, I just don't like things that can eat things bigger than I am. That's my job, and I don't need the competition.
One of the big memes with the fake animals is they like to make things larger than life.
Oh hey, so I was right, but you also layered stupid on top of my dumb, yet somehow accurate guess. No, this isn't larger than life, it's just large. Larger than life would be like the basilisk from Harambe Potter and the Audacity of This Bitch. Or Jormungandr from Dad of Boy / Norse mythology. And hell, even in reality, they aren't actually that long. If we restrict ourselves to just land animals, an African bush elephant grows up to 7.3 meters, nearly 2 meters longer than a female anaconda is likely to grow. So it's not even that big. Although, who am I kidding? You think elephants are real? You just know it, don't you?
It's part of movie magic. Have you ever heard how when people meet celebrities in real life, they're like, wow, I had no idea they were so short?
Yeah, sometimes, but first off, that's about camera angles. No one thinks that anacondas are big because of low tracking shots. And that's still like, oh, you're not actually 6'1", you're like 5'7", not, my god, Tom Cruise, I could have sworn you were the size of Mechagodzilla. That's the kind of difference you are thinking about with the anaconda, because, well, small boys, couple of meters, that's fine, but 4.5, oh, that's impossible. And not to mention all the actors who are totally friggin' massive. Jason Momoa, anyone? He a big boy. Not unreasonably so, but still, by no means short.
And it's because movie magic, using angles, using movie magic, anything, CGI these days, they love to make things larger than life, blow them out of proportion, and sell you a story.
Making things larger than life and selling people a story. Is that not exactly what you're doing here? There's a grand conspiracy to fake all the animals and trick us into thinking the world is a globe and that the sky isn't falling and that time has sped up and yada yada yada. Sounds like a blown out of all proportion tall tale to me, mate.
The anaconda is one of those. Some of them are just mock-up, fake reptiles.
You have one of these fake reptiles to show us? You have access to one that is claimed to be real, but you snuck it away to prove that they are all frauds hiding the pointless truth from us? Perhaps you have video of yourself jumping into an anaconda enclosure to poke one with a stick. I would dare you to do it, but I'm worried that you would, and I really don't want such a stupid death to technically be my fault. Good enough stupid associated to me already, thank you very much.
It's even a gag. You know how that's like one of the things that you can buy in a gag store, like fake snakes.
But they are usually pretty damn small. I certainly don't know of anywhere that sells nearly 5 meter long fake snakes for a gag, although that would be absolutely hilarious. As long as it wasn't used on me. As we all know, everything is funny so long as it's not happening to Sir Sick, or being said by Sir Sick, like a powerful statement, or one of my jokes.
A fake rubber snake. So they just make these huge ones and put it in an aquarium type setting in a zoo or something, take you into these dark cave area, and it just doesn't move. It just sits there because it's a rubber snake.
And yet for some reason you aren't going to show one that you have bought or seen up close. Like, I'm sure they could be made, but where'd you get them from? Plenty of zoos and animal sanctuaries are privately owned, so they would have to be able to get them from somewhere, assuming they're in the conspiracy too. And I am not checking www.fakesnakes.com. You just know that's going to be nothing but sex toys.
Seriously, if you look up anaconda, this is what you get. You get a bunch of stuff that looks like this. They don't even try. It's funny. They go over the top. There are so many anaconda things that look exactly like this.
Right, let's just argue that that's true and say even 50% of all the everything anaconda related online was people photoshopping themselves with anacondas. So what? First off, people like to fake themselves into all sorts of shit, and that shit is still real. And second off, that leaves literally half of it not doing that. And thirdly doody, why is it all so obviously faked? Can't the Alubi Booby fake it properly? They're always so incredibly competent until it's convenient to you for them not to be competent. Strange that.
J-Lo. Anaconda was a big movie. So another big thing with their fake animals is they love to make movies about it.
Are you f***ing stupid? Sorry, don't answer that. The answer is inevitable. Anacondas are a big snake. Big snakes are scary and interesting. Hollywood tends to make shit about things that are scary or interesting or whatever, because people like to watch that shit. And the one in the movie was like absurdly big, if I remember rightly, but the movie itself is in no way a reason anyone will give for thinking that they are real. Unless, of course, they are the world's biggest idiot. But someone already has that title, so that's not going to happen, is it, Hans?
It's just the same way about how psyops, they make them come to life by making a movie about it.
Yeah, like how everyone thinks that all those planets and aliens from Star Wars are real. Or that vampires and werewolves that the Twilight series invented are real. Or how everyone thinks that magic and New Zealand from that Lord of the Rings thing is real. No one believes in any of those things, because they aren't dumb. What? No, New Zealand isn't real. They just filmed Australia and turned all the cameras upside down. Dumbass. Do you know anything about synonym topography? Jeez.
Same thing with fake animals. Oh, make a movie about it. Anaconda was huge. This was one of the big movies back in the day.
And of course, everyone still talks about that great movie. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking about The Matrix, because that was good. No, Anaconda was a dumpster fire that no one remembers. So if they were making it as some kind of crazy snake propaganda, then they did a pretty goddamn poor job of it.
J-Lo is the anaconda. Do you want to know what the anaconda is?
Oh, I know this one. It is don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Oh, come on, I couldn't not make a baby got back joke in a bit about anacondas. And don't worry, I phoned 1-800-MIX-A-LOT and got his permission first.
It's right here. That's the anaconda. This beast. J-Lo's anaconda.
I'm not even going to dignify that with the response, Hans. Seriously, grow the up. If you want to convince people of your wackadoodle nonsense, then this shit makes you not only look like a total idiot child, it makes you sound like a galactic pulsating arsehole. And no one wants to be a galactic pulsating arsehole, because then they would just be me.
Okay, 9. 9 on the list. I chose the shoebill, because this came out of nowhere.
Right, okay, so we are only, what? Oh god, we're 2.5 pages in. Right, Jesus, let's crack on, shall we? The shoebill. Why is this fake, do you think? I'm going to go with, because it looks a bit weird. Also, came out of nowhere? What are you talking about? That thing was discovered in, like, the 1850s. Do you do any research, Hans? Like, at all?
It's just a CGI creation. Do you guys remember when the shoebill first appeared on the scene?
No, I can't really remember anything from about 1000 AD to around 2000, so anything that's happened in 1850 would be hazy at best. I think I mostly blacked out from doing a lot of embarrassing shit. And all the alcohol. One definitely fed into the other, I'm sure.
People in the comments would say that doesn't look real. It looks like CGI. That doesn't look like a real animal.
People in the comments? There were comments 170 years ago? What the hell are you talking about? It's almost like you're stupid enough to think that the thing turned up only a few years ago, when what you mean is that you found out about it a few years ago and don't understand how discoveries work. That is to say, just because you found out about something at a particular time doesn't mean that everybody found out about it at the same time. No earlier, no later.
And I think some of them are puppets. Puppetry is a huge part of this fake animal thing.
Wait, puppets? But puppets aren't CGI. And you said earlier about the anaconda in the zoo. Well, why not use a puppet or an animatronic one of those instead of just letting it lie there? Are they really not smart enough to notice this shit and do something about it? Do you really believe that the flaws that you see are not something that someone else would have noticed? Perhaps, and bear with me on this, they aren't flaws and mistakes, and you just don't know what the f*** you're looking at.
And you can go research fake animal puppets. The Affleck duck is just a duck puppet, and they touch it up with CGI.
What the hell is an Affleck duck? Wait, that's a mascot. Hans, stop it! Stop being stupid. Come on, man. Nobody thinks that everything to do with a mascot duck is gonna be a real duck in any way, shape, or form. No one is being tricked by this, you cavernous cretin.
There's YouTube videos of Komodo dragon puppets. Yeah, I don't talk about that in this video, but there's a lot of puppetry involved. But these days, a lot of CGI.
Oh great, it's not just top 10, it's top 11. Maybe it's even top literally every animal ever. Why the hell not? If Hans ain't seen it, or has seen it, and it doesn't act the way he decides it should, as the amazing big-brained expert that he is on everything, it must be fake.
So shoebill is number 9 on the list, fake animal. Number 8, I wanted to give something historical, the dodo bird.
Okay, first off, I don't think anyone has ever referred to it as the dodo bird. It is just the dodo. And let's guess, it's fake because it's extinct. AKA, they made it up and then didn't have to show anyone because, oops, we ate it all. And also, they're an interesting case study in evolving without any predators, leading to a very, very careless animal. And God forbid any facts support evolution. That would be bad.
This didn't just start happening, these fake animals. They fake everything. They lie about everything.
What? What would be the benefit of lying about wiping out a random species? I mean, I can see lying about that you didn't do it when you did, but lying to say that you did? What would be the point, Hans? What is the point of anything? Especially what is the point of you, Hans? Why do you... well, you...
I don't know why animals are this sacred cow topic.
Hans, you are the one that made this topic. Well, not just you, but you and your mates decided that they thought something was going on without a shred of hard evidence, and then continually bang on and on and on about it. The only reason I talk about it is that it's hilarious. Most people, the scientists who lie about this included, have no idea that people think a bunch of animals are fake, because the very notion is so clearly absurd on its face that it doesn't even bear thinking about.
And for me, it's a huge indication of if you're dealing with a gatekeeper or not, if they're willing to talk on this subject, the fake animal thing. I don't know why it's such a heavily gatekept topic.
I don't even know what you mean by that. Is anyone stopping you from talking about it? Or do you mean because only a handful of people take it seriously, it must be being gatekept? Well, I have another alternative theory for you. It's f***ing stupid and no one believes it because no one else is that f***ing dumb.
Because to me, it's similar to the outer space stuff, outer space lies.
Right, yep, space. I'm done. I can't get through all 10 in one sitting, along with all the meaningless tangents. It's just too much for one video. It's too much for one sick. Maybe I'll make a part 2 if that's what you people really want, but not now. Sick need whiskey. Maybe a crowbar to the head. That sounds like a good time.
Wait, before you go, I have something super important to tell you. It's life or death. It will change everything forever. Nope, wait, it's gone. Oh well, probably wasn't important. But while I have you, don't forget to comment, subscribe and notify. And if you want more of my smexy voice, check out Mrs. Six's channel Spoonstaff Stories, where I narrate and voice all the videos, and she does the work. And if you want to support the channel, check out the merch store for cool t-shirts, or check out Patreon, memberships and PayPal to support directly. Finally, follow me on the medias of social to get completely pointless guff and to keep up on the latest releases. Oh, I just remembered what I was going to tell you. Whatever you do, don't touch the